Hi friends. This is going to be very short, and I wanted to give some tools very quickly. I guess I will give both tools that I was thinking of, and if I think of any more, I will make another short video. Basically, I'm making this video because of the number of times that I have really sunk into like a dark place and then realized oh, I know how to clear this. So there's two things I can immediately think of, and like I said, if I think of any more that I have tested that they work, I will record more of these. But two that are important for any time that you are all of a sudden depressed or, just feeling really dark. Honestly, we're all connected. So it could literally be your neighbor. It could be somebody sad that you read in comments. It could be, I don't know. Because in the case of this week, I don't know whose it was. I just know that a couple of times in the last week or two, I just went really somewhere dark, and I was like, you know what? This is so dark that I don't even think this is mine. And I said, is this mine? And this is a thing where if you do pick up energies, or you do feel like you pick up the emotions around you, asking, is this mine, is really, really important. And the thing is that you will forget to do this, because I've been at this energy work game since my teens. Not a flex, just a fact. And I absolutely, because honestly, I've dealt with, neurodivergence my whole life. And so I just if I was depressed, I was just oh, I'm depressed. So there were a lot of times that I wouldn't have thought of doing this. But I just honestly, I was I need to stop and think about this, because this is really, really dark, even for me. It was darker than my usual. And I was like, is this mine? So I don't know if it was somebody in my building. I don't know, because I don't know what other people in my building are going through. Could be anyone in my neighborhood, or anyone in my city, or maybe somebody who's sad in an online space, honestly. But just asking yourself, is this mine? And the thing is, as soon as you ask, is this mine, you will know right away, because if it's not yours, it lifts out of your energy field. Now, I want to share a second one, because this one, I did learn from another YouTuber who has been, seems to not be online. And I partially want to share this just so that there is record of it. Basically, when your thoughts can be lifted out of your head. Okay, I won't say use this with caution, but you do have to kind of stay in your body. You're only saying to yourself that the thoughts might not be yours, and any dark thoughts or whatever can be, you say, can be cleared and transmuted by the highest light. And he had us repeat this 3 times, and I swear it's a very cleansing. I felt super like calm, empty-headed, level. I don't mean empty-headed, but like level-headed. Empty-headed. That's like so. I mean, I'm exhausted right now. So yeah. But anyway, those two things. The thing is, I have to remember to do them, and so I don't always remember to do them, and that's like perfectly normal. I wanted to make this video anyway, but I really wanted to make it because I heard like a seasoned practitioner who's probably been doing this for like 40 years. He was like, listen, you're gonna forget because I forget. He's like, I do this when I remember, and there are still times that I forget because, we all have, like, we're all exposed to like fear and whatnot. And so we all have moments where we are maybe not the most level-headed, and then we are not going to remember to do these little tools. But they are out there and they do work, and I would never share something unless I have specifically tested it on myself. I am the guinea pig, okay? And I truly, really believe, like, I don't have, situation is all over the world is really nuts. But, as of right now, I don't have to, like, make a living as a teacher of this stuff. And so, in fact, there's factors keeping me from doing that, like my health and whatnot. But I don't want to keep harping on that. It's just that I'm saying, like, I really believe in sharing because we're in dark times, and I don't know if you can hear that. If you can hear that, that's my heat coming on. It's still cold here, and tomorrow is June. I don't know if this is going up today. I don't know if I'm posting this today, but while I'm filming it, today is May 31st. So anyway, I hope this helps you. If this has helped you, you can like, subscribe, comment. I welcome your thoughts. I welcome your thoughts if you try this. Yeah, because I am curious. I know that it works because I've seen it work with with other people in general, and I've tested it on myself, and I wouldn't share stuff if it isn't effective because I don't believe I just wouldn't. So I hope this helps. I don't like to harp on like liking the videos, subscribing. It's not really my focus. But if this helps you, I'm happy about it. So I hope, and if I come across any other things like this, I do think that sometimes relying on techniques you might not, we all have our own that work the best for us. So if you have a way to word this that does the same thing, that feels better in your body, you'll know by how it feels in your heart and the rest of your body. So, feel free to, it's okay to experiment with this kind of thing. It's not so much an affirmation as it is like just kind of, it's, there's a channeler named Paul Selig who talks a lot about like universal truths that are always true, and it's kind of more like that. I wouldn't, personally, I've had mixed results with affirmations, but I know these work because I feel the energetics when it works. My strongest sense is probably clairsentience or feeling energy. So anyway, this is longer than I expected now. I hope it helps you.